Welcome to Going for the Pin, the only Boston-based wrestling podcast you need to be listening to. I'm your host, Brian Pynn. I'm here with this week with the doctor.
What's up, guys?
The best producer in the business, Den. And
mouthful of beer, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. And I hate saying this, but the
Say
first...
it. Say it.
I don't want to say it.
You have to.
Do I have to?
You're required
Doctor, do I have to say this?
it.
Yeah, legally obligated to say that.
The first Going for the Pin World Champion.
Undisputed, oily as shit champion.
Great match, by the way.
The commish. Unfortunately, someone's missing.
You know what? JBLL, me and you, brother, right now. I don't know if there's heat between us, but anytime I am in this studio live, you duck out. So you know what? Me and you, one-on-one, for a shoot, we're going to fight. And none of this YouTube bullcrap.
Wait,
Live.
is this on?
Yeah, are we talking about in the game or is this a real fisticuffs?
No, real for a shoot. You know what a shoot is?
He's going to kill you.
In a beer drinking contest, yes.
I've been in that fight. He wraps those arms around you, you're dead.
Those bare arms.
Yeah.
He's real lanky.
It's bad.
We'll have to do it on YouTube then.
Yeah.
We'll try that.
Speaking of YouTube.
Yeah, so we've got the channel going. It's up and running. We've actually got a real video of us doing stuff on there, not just...
And the guys look just like you guys.
Oh, identical.
Oh,
yeah, identical.
I mean, I'm
crazy.
wearing my little fringe shirt over my jeans, my jorts.
Well, we'll have to post some screenshots later up on the Twitter. What is it? YouTube.com/Going for the Pin.
Yep.
No G. No G in the end of going.
Yeah, no.
Going for the Pin.
We don't believe in that stuff.
Yeah, we don't spell right.
I mean, definitely go on there, like, subscribe, definitely comment. We really want to get some input on what we're doing because we really don't know what we're doing, to be honest with you.
That's a fact.
I mean, the video came out all right. After watching it about 12 times, I realized some other stuff I could have edited a little better, but it went all right. I mean,
we'll get better as we go.
I mean, it wasn't the second time we actually
great.
filmed that, but you know, it's good. It's good bathroom watching.
The one thing I have to ask you is Charlotte Hornets colors in the stadium.
Yeah,
or in the arena.
I figured we'll stay with the.
Where'd the purple come from?
Where's the purple?
There's purple. There's a purplish hue
in the
barrier. The fan barrier.
I went straight blue. I went the same blue on everything.
Okay.
I use the same color, but it all depends on the actual material you use on the stuff.
Maybe get your TV checked.
Yeah, it might be my TV.
Your phone.
But yeah, it's the same color, but like you'll put it on like a plastic or a metal, and it comes off a different color a little bit.
There's too much you can edit in this game.
Yeah,
okay.
way
It's
too
ridiculous.
much.
My guy, so the champion was made in about 15 minutes when I just selected some random stuff. I didn't know what I was doing. But hey, I made a winner.
My guy took about 3 hours to make. After having it deleted 5 times on me, everything, and then redoing everything over again, it took about 5 hours for everything.
It's a lot of fun though. But the YouTube channel, we're gonna try to. Our plan is every other week to try to do something on there for now.
And we're not just gonna do full out just WWE 2K. We're gonna do all the games. I got a bunch of like 4-player games we can play. We're gonna stay with the.
So sticking on the WWE though, I have, as I've been told, the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yes, you do.
How does this work?
The way it works out is because you are the producer seducer.
Because as a Money in the Bank experienced person,
you have an actual Money in the Bank.
Well, that was left in Atlantic City.
It was.
Oh, damn.
But I want to actually run down when you guys are all mangled. How's this gonna happen?
Doesn't that happen every time we get
Do I
together?
have to just wait outside your house, like in the bushes?
No, you just keep handing us the beers. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. That won't take long.
Yeah.
I'm
5 Jamesons in at this point now.
As the champion, I have to. I guess I don't even have to accept. Or there's no contract signing. He just gets to run.
No, he just runs in.
But he doesn't have a character. We should probably he probably needs to make a character.
Yeah, I'll make a character. We'll make one. He'll make one.
So then
it'll
it's
be Denny WA. He's back. He hasn't gone anywhere.
Den WA is back.
Yep.
I love it. That's great.
Yeah, you have your stipulation. Anything you want. You want a ladder match, you get a ladder match. I wouldn't recommend it.
I only fight in ladder matches.
I don't like ladder matches.
I only fight in ladder matches and casket matches.
Well, you know what? I have experience in the ladder match in this game. Maybe I do want a ladder match.
You know what? It was 2 seconds away from me winning. That whole end of that video was me taking out the doctor and then coming right for you.
As soon as I learn the buttons, you guys are going down.
Yeah, I bet we are.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you have one stretch of offense in that match.
Let's move on. I think I want to get into, before we even get into reviewing the shows and all that stuff, because this is almost on the same subject. WrestleMania tickets go on sale next Friday.
We've already got our flights.
We have our flights booked. We have a place to stay. We have a car.
Yeah.
It's going to be myself, the commish, Pynn, Brando and JBLL, where if Brando doesn't take him out,
we'll be there.
Otherwise we might be looking for a fourth to come with us. Producer Den maybe in. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
But JBLL is he might be on the outs with us. We'll see.
And if anyone wants to meet up, Pynn is buying the first round of beers.
Oh, that's definitely
anyone who
For
shows up
every day.
that's a
every
definite.
day.
Yeah.
The more views I get on YouTube, the more beers I buy.
So yeah, well, tickets go on sale November 18th. That's next Friday, and we are very excited to buy them immediately. And then I think we'll probably celebrate by getting together, drinking some beers, and me defending my title.
Wow. Yeah.
Let's do it live.
That's a challenge right there. I'm going to defend my title.
Throwing it out there.
I actually would like to pick the match stipulations though.
If it's Den, he gets to pick whatever. But if it's any of
We'll see.
us,
We'll see.
'cause I think if it comes down to actual first person up for the title, it's going to be the Doctor, because technically the Doctor won the first.
Yeah, well, that's
belt.
fine. He can have a rematch.
He won the first.
I'll
belt.
take him out.
You won the mock draft,
Yeah.
if you will.
But that one, you get your own stipulation. You can pick whatever you want. He does
fair.
get to bring a manager, though.
Oh, I don't like the manager rule.
I want Lana.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, I have a manager. You guys know that.
Yeah.
She's pregnant right now. But
Is she even in the
give
game?
her a few minutes.
She's got to be in the game.
Yeah, she's in the game,
Yeah, she's
yeah.
got to be in the game. Yeah.
So
So hey, moving on from that. Overseas shows this past week. What do you think?
It's a crap week. Such a crap week.
I mean, in life or just in wrestling?
In
or
all,
in everything?
everything. You got to go. I mean, being a Republican in this world, it still sucks.
Uh-oh. We need to eat the political jar.
Well,
Here, we'll flip this over.
I know,
We'll
but
flip
still,
this.
but still,
But wait, was that
that was the main event of the week at this point. A heel versus a heel.
But wait, what was the whole WWE going overseas?
Yeah.
Was that strategically planned around the election?
I was thinking about that, and I don't.
Yeah, I don't think because all those, anytime they go overseas, those shows don't matter. They've never cared.
It's just
what
because
happens.
they don't show it live.
They're just like glorified house
Yeah,
shows.
because everything gets leaked out beforehand. Nobody even watches. So, yeah, I'm gonna say this stuff. I mean, everybody knows the election's gonna happen a certain day every year. Yeah, why not?
You think
Every
it's related?
4 years.
That's when we'll do our
4 years, not every year.
Yeah, well, every 2
For the
years.
president.
Except for,
if you're
Nick-
looking for the
Except for Nick Saban. Did you see that he forgot it was election day?
No,
Yeah.
really?
The college football coach?
That's awesome. That's
Carry
great.
on.
But yeah, I'm gonna say it was definitely strategic for them to do it. But 2 weeks away from Survivor Series, not really adding any huge drama.
Well,
or
they
anything.
used it to set up stories, and which showed because there really was not much wrestling on
But they
either
got
show.
rid of a lot of stories from, because this is a whole. It's not carrying over from last month with the other pay-per-views.
Yeah,
Because
that's
Braun
true.
is not going after Sami
Sami
Zayn.
Zayn.
anymore.
Yeah.
That stuff's kind of all gone
Yeah.
till probably about next month.
Probably,
And then-
yeah. Yeah, I guess,
Unless Sami Zayn's gone to SmackDown.
Usually this is around the point where we talk about our favorite things that have happened in the past, since we last did an episode. But I think this week we'll call it our pet peeves. So,
Oh, yeah.
what do you? What is something that you don't like?
I've got many.
Well,
just say.
We don't have that kind of time. So
Trust me.
just give me a couple.
I can get them out quick.
Give me a couple.
It's number one. Why is Roman Reigns coming out after Owens?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Is the U.S. title more important than the
USA.
Universal?
I don't know.
I mean, the universe is more important than the U.S., I guess, unless you're a U.S. person.
I don't know. I don't really
USian?
agree. It's
What do you-
kind of
what do you say in that case? USian, right?
yeah, right. Have you
United
heard that
States
before?
American.
American.
Is it
That's the word I'm looking for.
A
American.
USian.
Whatever.
That's a clip for the intro.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know. I totally agree with you. I just wish they'd go back to, the highest champion on your show always gets introduced last. Every single time. The only time
What
it's
are you
okay.
guys referring to? When did he not get introduced?
So on Raw Monday, all 5 of the Survivor Series.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
But even
people
at
on the
pay-per-views, the champion comes out
Yeah.
first now a lot of times.
A lot of
And
times.
it
The
doesn't-
only time I think it's been okay in recent memory is when Lana would introduce Rusev first, because that was like the shtick.
Yeah,
like he should be introduced first.
added
That's the
a couple
only
of minutes
time
to the beginning of
That's
it,
the only
yeah.
time I thought it
But
was acceptable.
doesn't it kind of vary if they're like a heel?
No, it
It
shouldn't.
shouldn't.
It should not
It
matter.
does sometimes, but it shouldn't. So I'm gonna just steal one from you. I don't know if you have this on there, but my recent pet peeve that I don't like that they've been doing is main events
Yes.
during the middle of the show.
Don't call it a main
What the
event.
hell? Or just put it last.
Well,
They
the whole
do that. They do that to battle Monday Night Football. They want people to tune in because it usually lines up right around halftime. But
It's-
not
Well, no, but they
it-
did it Tuesday. They did it
Yeah.
Tuesday with Alexa Bliss and
Alexa.
and Becky
at
Lynch.
Hell in
They-
a Cell, you had 3 main events because they didn't want to call the women's championship the main event.
Vince wasn't quite ready for
No,
that.
they're not.
Yeah.
Kevin Dunn's not ready for
No,
that.
they're not
Then
ready
none
for
of them
it.
are ready for that, and that's very wrong because that's the
I-
one part of the show I don't fast forward through. It's the women's.
I don't think they should pussyfoot around it. That's an okay thing to say, right?
Yeah.
HR's not mad. I just think they should not do anything like that until they're really ready to just call the women the main event. I don't know. I think it downplays it a bit. The fact that they put them on last but still had to call it a triple main event. I don't like that. I think it downplays the fact that they were on last.
Yep.
It makes them see like, oh, they were on last, but it's a triple main event. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah.
You got,
Doctor,
you got a pet
one?
peeve?
My pet peeve this week anyway was just the crowd. I love Bailey, but the
Hijacking.
constant, just not even hijacking, just
Oh, it was hijacking
annoying.
at that point.
Well, yes and no. Yeah, I think it was good. I think it was good to start. But then once she starts talking, just shut the hell up.
They keep
Well,
cutting
that's
her
the
off
thing
because
is,
Sasha.
It's
off.
one thing when you have Charlotte talking,
Yeah.
and she's the heel, and you want to mess her up. That's one thing. But when the person you're singing for is trying to talk, that's when you stop.
Yeah.
That's the rules. It's always been the rule. When you're trying to take over the show, that's what happens. Where everybody's getting flustered at that point. Luckily, Sasha comes in and she knows what to do and kind of get them to stop a little bit. Still took her a little bit to get to that point.
Well,
but-
if it's live, it's one thing, but especially where it's overseas, they
Yeah.
easily could have edited that out or changed something in post.
yeah. I mean, another thing is the cruiserweight stuff. So now
205.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the show. I don't
7 hours of wrestling TV in a week.
Eh,
If you're not watching,
That's still my
everything
pet
else.
peeve.
that's definitely. I
It
mean,
lost
too much
me.
content. Yeah, no, it's too much content for sure.
7 hours.
Well, that's why Hulu is making WWE Monday Night Raw great again.
Also YouTube, like I said,
And I'll
every
put a dollar in
video's
the
a
jar.
minute.
I think that's 50 cents. That wasn't a full political
all they
statement.
do is
I'll cover you.
they cut out the entrances and just the fluff of the show, so you can get the whole thing without
So what's
fast
it,
forwarding it.
Like the
20
socks,
26
socks in
minutes
two.
long?
Socks in two.
Pretty much.
Yeah, the cruiserweight thing. There's a lot of things about it that bug me. In theory, I love it because I've always been ever since WCW. I've loved the cruiserweight.
WCW
Loved
was a
it.
whole different world.
No, I know it was.
That was the filler, but those guys worked.
Oh
for
no,
that
they were
filler
great.
time.
But ever since then, I loved them, and so I was really excited when I heard they were coming back. But they're just not doing it correctly. I don't think. I don't. It was really weird being at Hell in a Cell and seeing them putting tape on the ropes and changing the thing, and like while Kendrick was in the ring, the way they filmed it, you can't tell, but while they're in the ring, they're still working on the ring.
Yeah.
And it's really
That fascinates me.
It's
Those
crazy.
guys.
Yeah.
yeah, it's absolutely
a
crazy.
it's a new mat they got to put down too.
So I have a
because
question.
It says cruiserweight on it.
When you
so-
go to a live event
Yeah.
and you sit like third row, hypothetically,
yes,
Yeah.
I don't know anybody who's done that. but
what are they doing all night? Like what are the crew?
What do you mean?
Every break they come down, they run under the ring, they're untying stuff. What are they actually
amount
doing?
of give in the actual ring
Depending
for certain
on the
people. If
ropes
you have a
as well,
heavier
yeah.
person coming down to the ring, they have to put more. Not give, but they have to give more stability to the ring, especially in a WWE ring. It's so intricate under that ring that
It's
they
all
have
mic'd
to do.
up and stuff too.
Yeah.
right?
So
Same thing with the ropes,
They're
too.
feeding
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt because he's hiding under there the
Yeah.
entire
yeah,
show.
that too.
not just like
What are you talking about? He just pops in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's teaching Randy Orton how to use those powers.
okay.
But
So
yeah,
that's
they're doing a lot of stuff. I mean, they're getting those waters out from under there because they always have that tray of drinks under the ring and stuff.
Yeah. Just to finish up the cruiserweight thing, the 205 live thing, I think it'll be fun. I think I'm going to be curious to see what they do with the Raw, with the cruiserweights on Raw still, if they're still going to do it or if they're just going to make it exclusively on.
Well, the
Or-
whole
or-
stipulation now in the
Yeah, I don't understand that.
yeah,
I mean, I
because
get it because
there's
they're
no
filming it
time.
on Tuesday at SmackDown, but
and there's no time on SmackDown
No.
for them to fit that in, so they
Well,
have a hard enough time fitting in their show.
essentially,
as it is with that.
if they do bring the cruiserweights to SmackDown, they're essentially making SmackDown a 3-hour show with the last hour on the network.
yeah,
So,
but then you're pushing back the best part of SmackDown.
yeah,
Talking Smack,
absolutely.
pushing that back now.
The best
So,
part of SmackDown every week is Alexa Bliss. I'll stand by that.
God, yes, it is.
yeah,
Um,
Renee Young's pretty good on there too. So
yeah, she's not bad, but Any other pet peeves you really want to get to?
Let's go back to the list.
I know you could go on for a while.
I could go on forever. I mean, how does Ellsworth not have an Offspring song for his opening? For his
Maybe
entrance?
they couldn't. Maybe Noodles wouldn't pay.
I don't know.
Didn't want to get paid.
Come on now, those guys could take money if they want. You know,
Yeah.
they
He like owns his own plane.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah.
plane. He's a smart guy. I think he's at
Yeah,
Harvard. Or, I forget. But yeah, it's there's the fact of the matter is there's some bad things going on.
Yeah. The only good thing, really, in my opinion, right now is everything they're doing with Braun Strowman.
Yeah,
That dude, they got me sold on that dude. He's
Yeah,
good.
I
They're actually
guess.
letting him talk a little bit, and what they're letting him say actually works to his character.
Here's one thing I hate doing is like looking at people's actual lives.
Yeah.
He's like the man.
Oh yeah.
He's
in quote real life. Like
Yeah.
he like makes his own knives and stuff.
Yeah,
Have you ever
he's-
like his Instagram?
Oh, yeah.
he's awesome.
He looks like a cool dude.
He's a very smart guy
that I want to hang out with to protect me like, everywhere I go.
Hide behind him everywhere
Yeah.
you go.
I
Yeah.
listened to the Austin podcast, and
yeah.
he's a very smart dude. Like he's just a really big guy.
One day he's going to
just-
be a great face.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
My prediction, I think, is Shane O'Mac and his death wish of wanting to keep getting in the ring.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do something Braun Strowman at Survivor Series.
He better not knock him down. He better not be the first person to knock Braun Strowman down.
No, I think Braun Strowman is going to throw him from
Yeah.
outside the ring one way to the entrance ramp or something insane like that because it has money written all over it.
So should we get speaking of that transition, should we get into Survivor Series a little bit?
Yep.
Survivor Series, it's 4 hours this year.
Yep.
Survivor Series is a very as far as like not hardcore fans, I feel like it's a very underrated pay-per-view every year.
It's probably. I can always look back at one of my favorite
Or
pay-per-views.
recently, at least.
Well, one of my favorite pay-per-views ever was Hulk Hogan versus Undertaker.
91.
Yeah, because I remember my brother got engaged that night.
I just looked it up.
Give that man a raise.
But they also did the Tuesday in Texas a couple days later. Oh, very nice. Couple nights later because of the whole being thrown dust in his eyes and
Right,
stuff like that.
right.
But I always remember that one as like one of my favorites because it was like Bret Hart versus Skinner was the first match of the night.
Skinner.
It was
Skinner
like
gave
there's
me
like certain
nightmares.
parts I can go back and look at that and go, all right, that was but it was always that Survivor Series match that I always liked.
Right,
The-
right.
What team's going to get the upper hand? Is somebody going to come back and fight it off? Whatever, you know. I always liked it, but I mean, a lot of people have popped up for their first time, or
Yeah. No, Undertaker.
We were talking about it off air.
Yeah, we were.
A lot of debuts.
A lot of debuts.
at Survivor Series. Sorry to cut you off.
So there's currently 6 matches scheduled. I don't really want to go through all of them. I mean, Ziggler and Zayn. I don't know. I think Ziggler probably retains there.
I think the Miz gets involved.
Well, yeah, he's got to because
He
he's got
has
no
to.
because he's got to get involved because it's weird that there's been no talk about why wasn't he the 5th guy? Like
Why wasn't either of those two guys the 5th guy?
who, Miz or Ziggler?
Or Ziggler?
Yeah, I guess. Well, because Ziggler before they decided, Ziggler was already defending the belt. Got some beer passing around here. You know something? You're good?
Trying to
All
do
right.
that
I don't know if I can
discreetly.
do it
Oh,
anymore.
that's fine if they do it discreetly.
It's not discreetly if you keep pointing it out.
So yeah, I don't know. I think you're right. He's got to get involved clearly.
Well, you mean he's not doing anything else during the
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
pay-per-view?
Lesnar and Goldberg. I'm kind of excited for this. I'm pretending I'm not, but I'm excited.
The more
It's gonna
they
be fun.
That's
bring it
the main
up,
event.
the better
It'll
I'm liking it because I like Goldberg. I've liked what he's doing. Like I wish he would take his shirt off so I could see what he's.
His
that you're in
man
better
boobs.
shape than him.
Yes,
We'll
I know
count
that's
that
not
as,
happening.
as in, not outside the
Yeah.
lines. You can make that comment.
Oh
here,
no, I just want to see him without his shirt on. You know, what's wrong with that?
So yeah, I don't honestly. I'd say let's avoid predictions here, and why don't we maybe on our YouTube show next week we could talk predictions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll probably be doing some videos.
Yeah,
on
we'll-
trying to put it together.
What's the actual date of Survivor Series?
It's the next Sunday, the 20th.
Of course, I'm working.
Yeah, so we'll go over some predictions maybe Friday night while we're doing some video work over there. Let's see here. We talked about Shane O'Mac wrestling in this, which I don't think anyone really saw that coming. A week or two ago, thought he'd be way too. I mean, I knew he'd have to get involved.
He's gonna get involved with that Lesnar
But
Goldberg match.
But why now? He's involved with something already. It
'cause
doesn't
what
make
it'll do-
sense.
what it'll do
I get
is
that he needs to
it-
get involved with Lesnar.
It'll
Lesnar
push it to WrestleMania,
right, but it doesn't make sense that he's in a match and then we'll get involved in another match later.
yeah.
If it would make more sense if he
The
wasn't
only way I can
involved
see
in
the only
anything.
way I can see it's going to happen is if he somehow helps Goldberg win in a way, and then Lesnar gets mad and starts going back and forth with those two. and then Shane's in Goldberg's corner at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the only thing I can see, because I don't want to see Shane wrestle again. To be honest with you, I don't mind in the Survivor
Series
match.
doesn't have to carry the show.
Yeah, I don't want him at WrestleMania. I mean, I'm going to see Shaq fight. I don't want to see anybody else.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that
See,
confirmed?
I'm going to disagree because I do want to see Shane O'Mac fight. Wrestle or play
That's
wrestling.
another thing. Is
Perform.
what's the proper word? I always say
Wrestle.
fight,
It's wrestling.
and then they walk up, and I'm like, that was weird.
Yeah.
That's not a fight, yeah.
But
I'm still waiting for the day someone does a wrestling move in a bar fight, though.
If it's gonna be me one day.
Go ahead, Doctor. Sorry.
no, I just if you have Shane in a gimmick match, first in ambulance match, buried alive match, Hell in a Cell where he can do something crazy, I absolutely want to see him in a regular wrestling match. No, I agree with you there.
Well, I mean, if he's gonna face Lesnar, it's not gonna be a regular match. It's gonna be some sort of no disqualification, I quit match or some ridiculous.
Yeah, but they did that with Lesnar last year with Dean Ambrose,
was so
and it
stupid. It
did
was the
not
worst
work
match,
at all.
yeah.
So you can't even have those kind of stipulations anymore that they used to have 10 years ago, when he did the main stuff.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know. I don't think there's much more to go on about Survivor Series yet. Question to you: when does Rusev turn face?
I can't wait because that means Lana turns face. Face-er than she is.
I am in
She's
the world
so
where
over.
I don't want faces and heels like going one way or the other. Like Seth Rollins now being a full face doesn't work for me anymore.
Well, I do think they get stale when they're just always one thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Rusev has never not been.
You can be liked, and that's the thing. We live in a world now where the audience depicts on whatever, like people chant AJ Styles to whatever.
Right.
And the best thing that they're doing now is, I think they started telling him, go out there and go, I know my own damn name. You don't need to tell me. AJ Styles did that the other day, and Sasha, somebody else did that the other night. I can't remember. Who it was.
Rollins did. Like they were trying. The crowd was behind Rollins when he came back.
Yeah, and he's like,
yeah.
So that's the thing. It's like they're pushing that, but people are still gonna cheer and they're gonna buy their stuff, because that was always the biggest problem with faces and heels was when a person went heel, they didn't sell any merchandise.
Yeah.
That's the whole Randy Orton problem. Every time Randy Orton went heel, nobody bought a shirt for the years, and he hated being a heel.
Yeah.
But he always did his best work as a heel. So
Yeah,
it's
I get what he's saying.
Now we live in a world where everybody's just
I think they should make flat rate money.
Yeah.
Like you're a character on the show. It's not your fault that your character is the bad guy.
I mean, that's the biggest problem with Cena is Cena makes the most per merchandise than anybody else on the roster.
And because nowadays, like everyone has Instagram, whatever, and we see these guys' real lives. Where like before that, we thought they just like slept backstage and woke up backstage.
They don't.
watching Rusev, and,
but like watching Rusev play video games is hilarious. So like then he comes out and you like. He's got the new whatever you call this going on, this beard.
Mutton chops.
Yeah, the mutton chops. Yeah,
I think people are ready for him to be a good, a cheerable guy.
Yeah, I mean, I like him, but he's one of the only true heels you have on the roster right now. So
everyone wants what they're not.
Yeah.
As soon as someone turns heel, they want the back as a face.
Everybody wanted
they want to heel.
Everybody wanted Dean Ambrose to have the belt. As soon as he got the belt, you went, all right, there's nothing else here, so give it to someone else.
The WWE universe, they're just like women. You can't please them. It doesn't matter what you do.
Well, not that this is sort of related, but that came up with the Cubs.
Yeah.
How the Cubs winning the World Series was bad for baseball. Like, because now it's like, well, now the Cubs won. There isn't that whole, like, maybe they'll get it this year thing. Like you're saying with Ambrose, once he won the belt, it's like, all right. We kind of had more fun
The
hoping
chase
he
is
would.
better than the conquest.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I meant to
the
say.
The drive is always better. So, yeah, it'll be good when they do it, but they tried turning Lana face at one point, and it didn't work out too well, if you all remember.
Well,
that wasn't her fault. That was the weirdest friggin' thing
well,
ever.
Yeah.
She
But
had
I
a
mean,
match, I'm
Rusev
like,
did some really damn good
Oh,
stuff.
that was
though.
so funny. That was the best.
You kiss it like a fish.
Like I did, yeah. Dog Ziggler.
And that's the other stuff that he don't use with Rusev is they don't use he's pretty funny. He's a pretty funny guy,
Hilarious,
so
yeah.
but
Speaking of heels, possibly the number one heel in wrestling over the last year, book Hogan's return to the WWE for me.
Book Hogan.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's not Brooke Hogan's return to the WWE.
So I changed that, and I was like, wait, she was never in the WWE.
How do you
How do you get?
How do you do it?
He's slowly on his way back. I think the thought is he's got to be at WrestleMania this year.
Does he need? Wait, would he? He's gonna come back as a likable guy though.
Yes.
It's tough to say, but he's got to.
He would come back as a face no matter what.
Wait a minute. He's gonna wrestle?
He's not wrestling.
Oh,
no,
okay.
He's not wrestling.
I wouldn't be shocked if he's got one more match in him.
He's got a leg drop probably in him, and that's about it.
Well, that's all he's had for the last 20 years anyways.
It's the same thing they do with Austin when they bring him back. Just give him a stunner to give somebody else, and that's it. But WrestleMania would probably be it. I don't think it'll be this WrestleMania, even though it's in Orlando and it's a Florida area, and that's his main area. I'm gonna say next year. Next year
in Minnesota.
Yeah. It's. I still think it's too early. It's.
Aren't you glad we're going to this year's WrestleMania, not to Minnesota next year?
Oh.
Well, actually, is it in the Viking Stadium?
It's in the
but there's nothing.
I'd love to go there. That place is
but
sick.
you're in Orlando.
All right, fine, we can go next year too.
You're in Orlando. You're in warm weather.
No, I know, but don't talk. But I'm
Disney.
I'm saying he's talking about the
Epcot.
Vikings. Have you seen the Viking Stadium?
Disney.
So sick.
Disney.
Yeah, it
nice.
does look really nice. Yeah.
No, that's fine. But you're in Disney.
Calm down,
Dude, Mall of America? Come on.
Pynn is going to be the drunkest person
Oh
ever
my
for 4 days
God.
straight. Uncontrollably drunk.
It's not gonna be good.
It's not going to be good.
I'm wondering what color my puke's gonna be this time
Jesus.
around. So
Neon green.
Let's not
no,
get
it
into
was
that.
already that color once. I'm going for
All
a different one.
All right. So how does he come back then though? Does he just you think just next WrestleMania he comes back maybe as like a with Cena or something like that as a does he just come back as like a host or something?
In what capacity are you talking about him coming back? Like not like he did.
No, just like coming back and being a part of an event. Like
No, but you mean being part of a story, not like coming out at the beginning of WrestleMania, being like we're in the Silver Dome or whatever.
So
he did.
let's call it coming back like Ric Flair was involved with Charlotte. like coming back to actually be on multiple shows.
Maybe help push somebody.
Someone. Yeah.
But do you want to be that person he's helping push if it doesn't go well?
It's got to be Titus, right?
Yeah. Well,
Regardless of what role he comes back in true WWE fashion, they're going to announce it 6 weeks ahead of time.
Oh yeah,
it's not going to be a surprise, so it doesn't matter.
No, he'll somebody his daughter will introduce because she's already been saying they've been talking.
Yeah. He
He was on Eric Bischoff's podcast recently and said that none of that's true. I guess so. Who knows what's going on? I mean, he could be at this WrestleMania, but I don't see it. I don't see any way that it works. Unless he starts doing more talking thing, like if he goes on Austin's podcast, right? If he does another Austin's podcast, he does a Jericho podcast, working his way back into the good graces of the wrestling, the wrestling, smarks
Community,
the people who are gonna buy into that and who want him back in that capacity. That's the way to get him back. I don't know how he comes back in a wrestling standpoint. But you have to work on that other part to get him to that point. And I don't think they've done anything to get him there yet.
Yeah, but if it's
other than him winning millions of dollars.
If it's going to be WrestleMania, they're not going to do anything till Royal Rumble anyway. Yeah. So
I mean, the dude's won millions of dollars for being a racist. And everybody's mad at Trump. I put another dollar in the thing.
All right. Let's just do our one politics thing out of the way. Rhino losing state rep in Michigan. I'm all very sad about
here's the thing about that. I was looking at all night long. Because that's the only thing I cared about. I didn't care about anybody else. I was waiting on that one. And I'm like, at one point it says, oh, he's lost. He's only got 36% of the vote. I went to Fox Sports News and they said he won.
Oh, well, he
so when I went to bed, he won.
The headline I saw is
he can
Rhino gored by his opponent.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Something like that.
I saw that one, but that was at like when I was looking, it was like 5 hours before the Fox one. And the Fox one was like, oh yeah, he pulled it out and he won. I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm going to bed at 3 a.m.
I think the fix was in because if you saw his commercial with Tommy Dreamer,
good.
How could you not vote for him?
No.
It's too
you would
good.
have got caned.
I know.
It's too good.
I posted it on the Twitter.
It was great.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did he run for again?
State rep of the 15th district, Dearborn, Maine.
With his big push,
and I didn't even have to read anything
Michigan,
to say that.
With his big push was
Maine,
for
Michigan?
public pools.
Pools or schools?
Pools. The public pool.
They
were closing public pools, and he wanted to make sure they kept them open.
Legitimate.
Keep public pools great again.
Yes.
Or make them.
He has the 10-year-old vote. So,
Yeah.
Although I did see Maine is pushing for the new voting system, so maybe he can win in another couple of years.
Which
Instead
one?
of voting for one person
candidate.
and being able to write in Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
You rank them.
You can write in Daffy Duck, but you have to vote for everyone in a ranked 1 through 4
See, here's the
order.
problem. This is where I wish JBLL was here because he's the political guy.
I don't want to get too deep into this, but
And
I'm saying,
when we were we are the opposite when it comes to stuff like this. And I'm always like, I hate the electoral college. That's why I don't vote in this country and in this state because my vote does not count no matter what.
uh-oh.
So I know.
Careful.
I'm
Treading on thin lines over here.
So either way, if they changed the way I would vote, I would vote in a heartbeat if my area counted. So like Merrimack Valley County, whatever.
Okay.
If that counted, like if that was a red and my vote counted towards that,
Yeah.
I would vote.
Yeah. No, all I was saying was he ranked them. So maybe he'll have a chance next year.
He might.
So anyways, let me
Maybe Kane will win next year. 'Cause I think he's going for something next year too.
Before we get into the best segment of the week, Stump Pin, one last thing about John Cena. Did you know that 2004 was the last time he main evented a pay-per-view?
Yeah, but he just buries people. So what's the point?
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
He just,
John Cena?
Yeah.
Anywhere.
2004?
14.
14. I was like, Jesus.
No, that's the thing.
And
Everybody
that
gets.
fight was...
I want to say it was No Mercy, maybe against, like, was it a Wyatt match? I forget who he was against, but it might have been Wyatt. I forget.
It was that the one where he threw the stairs?
It might have been, yeah.
I don't even think that was a main event though.
Yeah. But the point is, he's just not the big draw. Well, he's still a big draw, obviously, but he's so part-time now. He's just not main eventing as much as he used to.
Well,
It's weird.
he's main eventing Total Bellas, so you don't think about that, which is
He's
probably
main
the
event.
best show.
He's main event healing.
Oh yeah.
Total
So in
Bellas.
on this.
So
But that final. Did you watch the final episode?
we've had a whole season.
Wait, hold on. I didn't watch the last episode yet.
It's very disappointing. It's very disappointing.
It is.
It's a very disappointing. Johnny Ace just out there talking like this. But either way,
He's awesome. I like him.
Oh, I love Johnny.
He's the
Yeah.
best.
But I'm very disappointed his brother wasn't there though at the wedding.
Well,
There's a wedding at the end. just so you know.
spoiler alert, bro.
Spoiler alert. Put that up there.
Wow.
There was a wedding, and
Wait, who's his brother?
his brother is Hawk.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna say from the linebackers, his nephew. Then, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Game
'Cause it's
Laurinaitis?
his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Hawk's son. Is
I never put that together.
Yep. So, but it's.
And then he's
The-
related to the Bellas now. Oh
Yeah.
God.
But now they're
What a
feeding into
life.
Total Bellas. I mean, Total Divas, which I'm pumped about.
Is
we got
Paige
Lana-
on that, by the way?
Yeah,
she's in all
still
the
on
ads.
it. Yeah. I don't know what.
Maybe they'll kill her off.
Supposedly they were trying to edit out as much Alberto Del Rio. Did I say Del Rio?
And
Del
Renee's
Rio?
on it.
Yeah.
And Lana, who's gonna
Yeah.
New
talk
house.
regular, I think.
Yeah. Oh, she does. She talks regular now on her Instagram and other
the best.
places.
Snapchats and stuff, yeah.
But yeah,
love her.
what's her name? Naomi's on
I don't
it
know
again
if
this
regular
year.
was the right word. That may have been a
She
little
talks
non-PC.
without an
regular.
accent.
No, but she doesn't fake.
American.
Wow.
She doesn't fake an accent.
USanian.
What's the right word for not faking an accent?
Normal.
Talking
Talks
natively.
without an
native.
accent.
Natively. How's that?
Natively.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I'm interested in divas. I always like Total Divas,
Agreed.
just because I like the background stuff that
I
goes
like seeing
on.
the stuff in the,
It's
in the
stupid.
at the events. And
It's
things
all
like that,
scripted.
yeah.
I don't care. But now they're putting in people who are actually with other wrestlers. So
Yeah.
you're gonna see The Miz on there. You're gonna see Dean Ambrose on there. You're gonna see whoever else on there.
yeah.
So, but yeah, no.
Well, shall we get into
Ugh.
the segment where we make Pynn feel like an idiot for not knowing stuff about wrestling?
We sure
Can,
should.
can you ask me random trivia, not wrestling trivia? Because I
Nope.
guarantee
Wrestling
I'll
it
win
is.
You let me know when to hit the wonderful soundbite.
We have music for this? I forget.
Oh, of course we do.
got music.
All right. Hit it.
Hit the music.
Hit my music.
One of these weeks is going to be all porn, and I'm going to get 100%.
Wasn't that Rick Rude? Hit the music.
Yep.
Anyway.
We should do Val Venus's music for this.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
I'll need
Hello,
it next time. For now, we get the speed round.
All right. Let's see it. All right. We'll do 5. We did 6 last week for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think
Do
the
I
last one you didn't like, maybe.
What's that?
I think the last question last week you didn't like, and so
I
you
did-
made me do a 6th one. I forget.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. No, because it was stupid.
Put your little iPad thing
not
away.
on.
I don't want you
Well,
cheating.
no, he
not
can't
on.
cheat. I don't have this this.
Do I have
spreadsheet
do I have a
shared.
phone a friend? Can I call JBLL at some point?
He's not
here?
gonna pick up. He's busy.
I know.
We could do that.
Good.
All right. I'll start with an easy one. Who holds the record for most intercontinental title reigns?
Intercontinental.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Oh, that's easy. You should know this.
I know I should. I don't.
Active wrestler or not?
I'm
I
giving.
know.
clues
Hold
now.
on.
No, you can ask
I meant all time or like
All time.
Okay.
Oh, sh-
I had to clarify.
Yeah, I know. I
I don't know. When do we give him the buzzer?
5.
Pretty soon. Yeah.
4.
He's not gonna get it. Give it.
3.
He gives up.
2.
Just make up an answer.
Ric Flair. That's not going to be it. No.
It's actually Ziggler
Yeah.
with 9 reigns.
Really?
This is his 9th
That's
reign.
easy?
I think that's pretty easy. Yeah. I mean, I know it.
That would have been my guess, but I was 100% sure.
I didn't want to say
I was
anybody
wrong.
that recent, but they hand the titles to everybody like it's candy.
I would have went Honky
Halloween.
Tonk Man, but I think he's longest.
Longest,
reigning.
yeah.
Longest reign, yeah. What NFL team did Mojo Rawley play for on their practice squad in 2009?
I work on Sundays. I don't get to watch football.
He's on the practice squad. He didn't actually play.
Another football question by the commish. He likes to tie the two
I like
shows
to mix.
together.
I do.
And we like that in management.
I want to say Minnesota, but I'm thinking Rams. But Minnesota?
You're close. Green Bay.
Yeah.
Same area.
Oh for 2, not bad.
0 for 2.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
good. Yeah.
It's a good week.
It's a good week. We
so
got-
far-
Over
good
2,
weekend.
not bad.
Who came up with this idea? I like the other one, the sex mover sports song.
It was never sex
mover.
move.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
All right. What professional sport did Nikki Bella almost play before she joined the WWE?
I know this. Come on. Let me guess if he gets it wrong.
Okay.
You can't give me old stuff. It's the new stuff. I'm all off on.
All right. I'll get you an older
All right.
question after this.
What sport?
I'll give you one that you'll definitely get after this, and if you don't, this is now called going for the commish or something.
All
'cause
right.
This is
No, but hold on. Let me go back to that other question. So, is it a professional sport?
what professional sport did she almost play before she joined the WWE?
Soccer,
Yeah,
basketball.
it has to be
it.
soccer, right?
Soccer. Yeah.
That would have been my guess.
Yeah. Thank you.
All
I
right.
don't know.
What non-wrestler headlined WrestleMania 11, and who did he face?
WrestleMania 11. That's not LT and Bam Bam Bigelow, is it? No, that's not 11.
Stop trying to angle for an answer here. Just
Yeah,
make up
just-
your mind.
I'm waiting. I'm looking for eyes. I'm
Make
like,
it. Just answer the question.
What WrestleMania are we at now?
33 will be this
33.
year. Or next year. Sorry.
It's a headlining. I want it. I don't think it's that, but yeah, that one.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
And the only other non-wrestler to headline
Yeah.
was, I believe, Tyson. Or not Tyson.
Wait, what was the
He
answer?
didn't technically even fight.
Lawrence Taylor.
Mr. T. Mr. T was the only other non-wrestler headline. It was WrestleMania 1, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, who was
And
11?
He didn't.
Lawrence Taylor
Lawrence
and Bam
Taylor.
Bam.
He
Bam
also
Bam.
fought at WrestMania 2.
Oh, he got it
but
right.
didn't-
He got
Oh,
it
you
right.
did?
I did.
got it
I'm
right.
sitting there not paying attention then.
Come on, man. It's a Giants question.
Side note, on the Keep Pound Den podcast, we had a team, SB Nation is making a Madden sim of all Gronks versus all Marshawn Lynch's. So our question was, if you could make a team of 22 of the same person and actually compete the best, who would it be? That was my pick.
We were running short on time. I was going to bring up the WrestleMania Bam Bam Bigelow thing. I thought it would have been really funny, but we were kind of moving along.
Yeah, because they had every
You'd have
football
to
player
go
at
some kind of
ringside.
linebacker.
So my pick was LT.
Like that. Yeah.
Someone did say Brady, and I was like, you want Brady sacking or protecting your quarterback?
or running the ball at
Yeah,
all.
no.
Anyway, sorry.
A linebacker can do everything.
So I like the LT.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Okay, last question. Let's go with. Let's take this one. Who has the most consecutive WrestleMania appearances?
Consecutive appearances.
I will give you a hint. He's not currently active.
So, that brings
Oh, you
in-
said he. That spoiled it.
Can this be like can this be like Family Feud? Like he gets it right or wrong, but if he gets it wrong, me or the doctor can
Yeah, that's
can
fine.
steal.
Can
You
jump
guys
in.
could. Well,
Okay.
a little. This is the last question, so it would have been
I
nice.
mean,
to,
I could go Mr. WrestleMania. I mean, obviously Shawn Michaels.
you could. Would that be your
could.
answer?
That's not my answer yet. I'm still thinking here. Don't ask me questions without me having to think. How my brain works. I'm lucky I got to the intro this week. Let's see. So yeah, WrestleMania.
This is great pod. By
Yeah,
the
this
way.
is-
I know.
too
I'm
good.
gonna have to say. Yeah, I'm gonna say Shawn Michaels, but let's go around.
Incorrect.
It's incorrect. I'm probably going to be embarrassingly wrong if it isn't consecutive. My guess is The Undertaker.
Wrong.
Okay.
You said WrestleMania appearances. I'm going John Cena.
No, it's wrong as well. I think
See, it's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. All right.
we're not the host.
it's actually Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And he was
Yeah,
there
Bret
from
Hart.
like I think WrestleMania.
And that still
3
stands, huh?
on.
Yeah. Hey, so that's it. So
Do we
you
have a
got,
number?
2 out of 5 correct, which actually, that's not that bad.
That won't get you in the Hall of Fame.
No.
I don't know percentages. I don't know math, so
That's true. So
Pin don't know math.
Pin no math.
That's gonna be the
20%.
shirt when we go down to WrestleMania. I'm making shirts, and that's gonna be it. Pin don't know math.
I will not wear that shirt.
I'm wearing
That's
it.
gonna be Pin don't math.
Pin don't math.
That's it.
Pin don't math. Pin don't English either.
Yeah, well, we know that for sure. So hey, we're running out of time here. You have any final thoughts?
No. I mean, what? Hopefully, we'll be back in. Oh well.
We should be back with
Thanksgiving's in 2 weeks, so we probably won't be there. But we're gonna be at least on YouTube. Somewhere.
Yeah, we'll do a YouTube. Maybe we'll try to do a YouTube thing on Friday after we get our tickets.
Actually, while I got you guys, I'm gonna try and put you guys on the spot. I need a name. I need a name for my guy in my career on.
The shitty trivia person. There it is.
So how about stumped? Stumped, but with a T.
Wow.
But with a T, like trapped.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna go other places to find a name. Either way, so,
My suggestions won't beat those, so I got nothing.
All right, I'll find something else. I'll screw you guys.
So yeah, we'll try to do a YouTube video next Friday after we get our tickets, and maybe we can try to do some YouTube Survivor Series recap or something.
I'm gonna try and get get some other stuff up there. I'm just by myself. It's a little bit more nerve wracking when I'm doing it by myself.
By myself.
Hey, copyright.
Hey, let's sing less.
You can
from now
sing
on.
it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably okay.
Yeah,
We have to
we'll
pay
find-
mechanical royalties.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
So that was a good time. We'll have to come back after Survivor Series after Thanksgiving.
Hopefully, we'll have JBLL if the
we'll-
doctor doesn't kill him.
we'll
Through
pick
this table right here.
we'll have
We might need JBLL through via satellite going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just
that's what all the big celebs do.
Ooh, that's
you know?
true. Yeah.
Too
That's
good
true.
to come
He's not
here.
good unless I see him drinking 5 beers while he's here.
What, dude?
Yeah, so.
Is
No, but I think that's pretty much it. I mean, obviously follow us on Twitter. I mean, going for the pin on Twitter, going for the pin on YouTube. Where else are we? That's about it.
That's about it for now. That's what we care about. So hey,
obviously you found us here, but subscribe, like, comment. Please comment. I mean, like I said, I'm.
And you're still on the Amino app, right?
I'm on the Amino app.
yeah,
I've
comment and tell
I've
Pin
actually-
what an idiot he is.
I've actually put stuff up there in the last week. I was looking to see what people thought of as a really bad wrestling game before PlayStation 1 era, because I have all those.
All the Acclaim games.
No, those are the best games
Oh, those
ever.
are
Dude,
so
you know what
bad.
was a great game? The Raw one.
Which one?
Like from a long time
Oh yeah,
ago.
no, yeah. When
Doink the Clown.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, what's her name?
Luna.
Yeah.
She's
But
dead.
all those
Razor
games were
Ramon.
they were all the same.
Doing those finishers was like game changing.
Oh, but they also had special moves in there that you never even knew about.
Yeah.
They're still out there that you still there's no way.
Oh yeah, like Doink would pull out the hammer.
yeah. I think Razor Ramon would pull out razors out of his arms and stuff like that. It was crazy.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, it got a little Mortal Kombat-y.
It did.
Finish him. You're like, dude, I'm just wrestling. Like,
I need to.
I'm gonna rip his head off.
I need to see this.
yeah.
Do you have this? Can we play?
I
this
haven't.
on
Oh, yeah,
Friday?
we'll play.
Well,
it.
they'll be on
I can
YouTube
do a
soon.
4-player. I got 4 controllers for it. So yeah, we'll be posting. I think we're gonna be
Mind blown.
more on there. I got the commish working on the social media part of it. I think Facebook will be on at some
You
point. I don't Facebook. I've given up Facebook. I can't go on there. It's like crack. I ain't doing it.
All right. This is getting a little
Yeah,
too
all
much.
right.
Till next time. We'll see
Yep.
you soon.
Here's the
See ya.
final bell,
Goodbye.
See ya.
and we're done.